So with the Worry-Free Retirement TV show now eclipsing Bonanza in terms of the number of episodes we have recorded these past 9 years, what are some lessons we can learn from the Cartwright family that can be applied to your retirement? Well, there's 5 of them. First, let's take a look at these. First of all, you got to remember that it takes a cast and crew to make this thing work. Number 2, in order to stay in the game, you've got to stay true to your character and values, which the folks on Bonanza certainly did. Number 3, you've got to do work for the greater good by, of course, helping others, and in their case, entertaining us for all those years. Number 4, realize that the show cannot go on forever. And finally, number 5, you got to remain passionate about something, yes, as we're going to talk in a minute, even in retirement. So let's start with the first point, which exposed itself following the death of Dan Blocker, aka Hoss Cartwright, in 1972, 1 year before they had to cancel the show. Following his death, while Bonanza tried to replace Hoss, the show only lasted 1 more year before it was canceled. That's because, in my opinion, the show needed all 3 of the brothers and their father, Ben, and their unique gifts to make the show work. So in the real world, when you are planning for a long and successful retirement, guess what? You've got to realize that you will need others in your life to make your money work. You're going to need a well-trained advisor, trained in the art of retirement planning. You might possibly need an attorney to draft legal documents that will make sure what will happen to your asset actually goes, these assets, do you want them to go to. And finally, you need investments that you can be sure that will last as long as you do. Here's the second point. You've got to remain true to your character and your values. Let's face it, folks, assuming you're that hard-working saver who knows the value of hard work and saving for the future, the last thing you want to do is put all of your money at risk in retirement, because if you do that, you might one day run out and, of course, the show will be canceled. No, in retirement, there's really no do-overs. If you lose this money to a stock market or even a bond market crash, guess what? You're out of luck, which is why you need a well-written game plan from someone you can trust, overseen by trained retirement specialists such as us at Tony Walker Financial. Now, assuming you are years away from retirement and still working, never forget that working for a living is one of the most rewarding and honorable things you can do. Never devalue the work you're doing, and remember that your work, no matter how menial you might think it is helping someone somewhere have a better life, and you are contributing to the greater good of society. So my advice, if you're still working or not sure if you can retire, look at work not as work, but as a privilege available to anyone, yes, even those retired who can still work at something in order to contribute to the greater good of all. Number 3, assuming you decide to hire someone such as us to ride onto the Ponderosa and start taking care of your money, you then must ask yourself the following. Is that retirement planning firm working for you and your greater good, or for theirs? In other words, are they more interested in making money on your money, or are they trying to help you use and enjoy more of your money before it's too late? Well, the only way to know that is by the amount of clients that the firm has and how well they maintain a relationship with those clients over the long haul, which we are proud to say at Tony Walker Financial, we are doing just that. With myself at the helm, 3 salaried fiduciaries besides myself, also 11 trained full-service retirement planning specialists, we are all well equipped to committing to your work and making sure that you make the most of your money. Number 4. Yes, folks, I hate to tell you this, but just like Bonanza had to call it quits at some point, guess what? You and I will too, which is why you need 2 things in retirement. First, you've got to have a written game plan of how best to use and enjoy this money at the least amount of cost, and of course without the fear of one day running out. The second thing you're going to need in order to truly enjoy this money before it's too late, you've got to take on what I call the live well, die broke philosophy. A philosophy that has been born out of more than 38 years of working in the financial trenches and in watching the lives of thousands of retirees play out. Oh, incidentally, to learn more about this unique perspective on money, I would invite you to purchase a copy of Live Well, Die Broke from any major bookseller. Then after you read it, come see me to see how we can help you enjoy more of what you've worked so hard to save. And finally, the fifth key ingredient for having that longevity through retirement, just like the folks on Bonanza, and how to take care of things, is you've got to have passion. Passion for something not only now, but passion long into the retirement years. You know, Webster's defines passion as simply this: an object of someone's love, liking, or desire. For you, assuming you are retired, your passion might have gone from working full-time to instead now enjoying a hobby, more travel, of all things, maybe golf. Some people's passion is simply hanging out with the grandkids, helping with charitable causes, missionary work, and even things as simple as being passionate about relaxing and reading a good book. You see, I'm a firm believer that having a passion for something is the key to longevity in life. At Tony Walker Financial and within the confines of the WorryFree Retirement Studios here in Louisville, we are passionate about helping as many savers as we can worry less about money. Well, why is that? Because if we can help you worry less about money, we know you will enjoy more of the things of life and that much more. And isn't that the whole reason you work so darn hard in the first place over on the Ponderosa? To one day take that money that you've worked so hard to save and use and enjoy it. Well, I hope so.
Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed that video. If you'd like, check out these other clips. And be sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button for more videos.